We're going to meet some of Charlie's friends for tea today, but before that, Charlie wants to remind you about the Green Cross Code.
Before you cross the road, first find a safe place to cross. Then stop.
Stand on the pavement near the curb.
Look all around for traffic and listen.
If traffic is coming, let it pass. Then look all round again.
When there is no traffic near, walk straight across the road.
And keep looking and listening for traffic while you cross. You want some? Hope you didn't want any. Would you like some banana? Charlie knows his Green Cross Code. Make sure you know yours. Every time you cross the road,
always use the Green Cross Code.
If a grown-up ever tries to trick us with something nice, we must always say no.
Would you like a sweet?
No, thank you, Mum doesn't let me.
Always say no.
When you're driving on motorways, you'll often see these signals. In normal conditions, they won't be lit, but in fog, or if there's any form of danger ahead, then the amber lights will flash and the signal will tell you the maximum speed to go. 50, for example, or 20, or 40. This signal tells you that a lane is closed. When you see this signal, you'll know the danger is past and the restriction is ended. On urban motorways, there's a signal mounted over each lane. Again, if it's foggy or if there's danger ahead, the signals will show the maximum speed at which it is safe to go in your lane. An arrow like this tells you to move to the lane to your left, or the lane to your right. An arrow like this tells you to leave the motorway at the next exit. If the amber lights change to red lights flashing above your lane, then you must not proceed any further in that particular lane. So, even if you can't see the danger, please do as these signals say. They're for your safety.
Make sure your cycle lights are clean and bright to keep you safely seen at night.
Keep your lights bright and clean.
Take one dark night in November, at least one adult, one tin box with a lid, a torch, a sprinkling of children of various ages, a copy of the Firework Code, free where you buy your fireworks, and a well-chosen selection placed in the tin. The recipe that makes sure that you and your family have a happy and safe Guy Fawkes night. Follow the Firework Code.
Blue disc, white arrows means mini roundabout. You must give way to traffic from the right. Treat it as a roundabout, though it may not look like one.
Two cigarettes on her way to work. 10 or 12 more during her working day. Another cigarette over coffee. And perhaps half a dozen more on her way home.
Upstairs, please.
Rosemary Barnes is a non-smoker, yet she averages 20 a day. Spare a thought for her and others like her. Smoking gets right up other people's noses.
These days I'm doing okay, but I still remember what it's like to be unemployed and seemingly unemployable.
And just because I'm a success these days, it doesn't mean that I don't know what it's like to struggle. There was a time when I had 2 kids to bring up on my own.
Eventually I learned a trade, just like many of today's unemployed who are learning or updating their skills on various training schemes.
Today I try to provide every opportunity for the unemployed to learn a new skill. And they have never let me down.
So why, when there are more jobs around and more unemployed people being trained to do them, are the long-term unemployed still finding it harder than anyone to get a job?
One reason could be the attitude of this person.
So if you're an employer, think again.
And remember, unemployed doesn't mean unemployable.
If, for every child in care, there really were this many families coming forward, then they might be able to pick and choose. Many thousands of children have no parents to care for them, and new ones can't be found because not enough families are coming forward. What they'd be looking for in new parents is someone who shares their interests, knows and understands their needs, the way they are. Someone who really cares. But it isn't like this. Could you look after someone else's child? Why not find out how to foster or adopt at the Social Services Department of your local authority?
There's no one I know who's had a good time on heroin.
Well, it's crazy to say that you don't get addicted because you do.
Many people nowadays are addicted to heroin by smoking. Your friends drift away from you, they don't want to know you. So who wants to know a drug addict?
I've lost all my friends. I've lost them all.
I didn't have a good time. It's just it's like a vacuum. It's not like living at all. You just do nothing all the time.
Now I'm broke and it's no joke. It's hard as hell to fight it, don't buy it.
It's just not worth trying it. Before you know it, you will be caught in that trap, and you're not taking the drug because it's nice. You're taking it because you have to take it.
I wish I really never got involved.
And if you get hooked, baby, it's nobody else's fault, so don't do it.
Looking for a job? Here's JobTel, a brand new way to help you find a job. Find out more. Call JobTel on 01 205 0205. That's 205 0205.
To a burglar, an unlocked window may as well not be there. And what took years to save for, a thief can take in minutes, unless your windows are locked. A window is always open to a thief, unless it's locked.
Have you seen Paul? Yeah, he's up in his room.
I like this. Sit down, man. Gonna have a go with us, Liz?
Nah, I'm not really into smack. How do you know until you've tried?
Come on, have a go for me. What don't you having a chase?
No, just don't really. Boring.
Come on, it's a good laugh.
I just don't really.
We are junkies or something. No, try to do it once every now and then.
Yeah, I know that. I just.
You're not scared, are you, Liz?
No, of course I'm not. Boring.
Past their bedtime. Man, it's only a smoke.
Yeah.
Trust me.
The first smoke of heroin can make you throw up, but some people still go back for more. If you get into it, your looks will start to go, and you'll feel even worse. If you depend on it, chances are you'll end up sharing a needle. And if it's infected with AIDS, where does that leave you?
So we've got no other vehicle involved?
No, it's only a single vehicle.
And then he's just gone straight along the verge and got the tree there.
When I opened the door, I could smell alcohol in the car. We have tried to establish the next of kin.
Let's just have a look inside and...
Quite a bit of blood on the steering wheel, on the seat.
Heroin? I don't know what all this fuss is about. I could handle it.
Okay, so I do heroin a bit now. But I can control it. I could stop. If I wanted to.
There's no way I want to become an addict. I just do heroin.
It's no problem.
Look, I've got this thing under control. Just got a touch of fluidate.
Everyone thinks they can control heroin until it starts to control them.
I could give up tomorrow, couldn't I?
Basically, he grabbed me and took hold of me. Cancer spreads and it develops fast. My lung was infested with a tumour. I was told that it was malignant. I have had to have a major operation and they've taken the longer way. And this is all due to smoking. That white little stick that you put in your mouth. And at 34, you're thinking, oh, I shouldn't be going through this.
If you want to stop smoking, call 0800 169 0169.
I want to grow up in a place where people don't mug other people. I want to grow up where kids don't sniff glue. I want to grow up in a street where my gran can open the front door without being frightened. No one breaks in our house and steals our things. I want to grow up on an estate where the big kids don't go around smashing things up, and where my sister can walk home safely without being worried by horrible men. I want to grow up in a place...
Is this too much to ask? A lot of people think it isn't.
His car without the radio getting nicked.
People are already working together to crack crime. Why not join in? Start here. This book is full of ideas to help you, the police, all of us, protect our family, our property, our community. Phone 01 200 1000 for your free copy now.
Please?
Please, please.
Please.
Crime. Together we'll crack it.
Take one dark night in November, at least one adult, one tin box with a lid, a torch, a copy of the Firework Code, and a well-chosen selection placed in the tin. The recipe that makes sure that you and your family have a happy and safe Guy Fawkes night. Follow the Firework Code